Alright, so just going to do a quick review here on this this new little weapon I got here, this knife, if you want to call it a knife. I think it's called a push dagger. It's made by M-Tech. I got the one with the grenade design on it, which really doesn't matter, but it just, you know, I guess it's for looks or whatever. But when I pull this out, it's a pretty nasty weapon. As you can see, it kind of looks like a short throwing knife made to put through whichever finger you feel comfortable with. You know, so for something like this, if somebody were to come up and try to attack me and I want to block with a block their right arm and stab into their throat, just the only problem with this knife at all that I find, I mean, I can wear it on my belt sideways like this. The problem with it is that it's too hard to pull out of the case. I mean, it's like, it takes two hands to do it. So even though this is made to sit on your belt and you reach down and you're thinking you can draw it out, you can't really draw this out. You have to have both hands free, take one hand and put it on the case, the other hand here, and get it out, and then put it on your finger of choice. You put through your pointer, whatever. Perfect if I'm in a deadly situation, go straight to the jugular vein. I could slice across the jugular. I can go straight in and jam right into one of the jugs. That's the whole show's over right then and there. So very deadly and nasty weapon, which is great. But just like with any weapon, whether it's a gun, knife, or whatever, you could get killed in the time it takes you to draw or to reach for your weapon. So something like this, you have to have, if somebody comes up and grabs one of your arms, you're over here tugging away at this on your belt, and you have to grab it, pull it, you have to have both hands. The only way I see this doing me any good is if I can see a problem coming, and maybe I see a couple of people that look a little peculiar. I'll just take it out of the case, put the case in my pocket, put this on my finger, and just kind of stand around with my hand in my pocket like this, you know, and they don't really realize, hey, what's up, you know, talking like this. And I can easily come out with it, you know what I mean, and that's what I'm talking about. So if I want to just smack you in the face and then cut you, very, very dangerous little weapon, and I like it, and I like to carry it. But big issue with this case, I mean, there should have been some kind of button or something to make it, you know, where you can push down and push the button, and maybe it spring loads, pushes it out a little bit or something, at least pushes it out to where, I mean, it just, that case is a real issue. And if you buy one of these, I like mine. So even though it seems like I'm giving it a negative review, I like this, and I carry it. You know, it's just too cool. It's too different to not carry and to not have on me. So I like it, especially this day and age. I got it on my belt. But if I wouldn't say don't buy one. I'd say go ahead and buy one. It's cool. But there's definitely a lot of other options if you want to buy something that actually, if your life depends on it, something that you can actually reach for easily and get it out, rather than have to have, I mean, like with my knives, I can pull my knife out one hand and there she goes. And I'll do a review on this knife in my next video. This is the CR KT. Definitely not a cheap knife. Beautiful. But yeah, we're not even going to get into that right now. But you know, just as an example, you know, that with one hand, I can reach in my pocket, pull this out, and have a knife with a much bigger blade on it than to sit here and try to fight this with two hands. So they need to make it a little bit more accessible, and then you don't have a very bad knife.